Okay, I gotta get my voice together for this one, y'all. Let me drink a little something. Y'all ready? Here we go. Hey, I'm Cara D. Thank you for coming to have Girl Talk with me on my podcast, I'm My Feelings. I'll be discussing things that'll have you reflecting, but also have you intrigued. Have a seat and let's start this healing journey together. And also remember, the growth never stops. Hey. I'm Cara. Thank you for coming to sit with me on my podcast, on My Feelings. If you're new here, hi, come on in. Thank you for joining us. If you're returning, thank you for coming back and thank you for all the love and the support. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. How y'all week looked? Mine was a little shaky. I'm not even gonna lie to you. First and foremost, I started my new route when it comes to my job. So that is like a straight walking route. And I know I put it out there that I want to lose some weight. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Okay, I'm 153 pounds, 4'11" and a half. Yes, that half do count. 4'11" and a half, 153 pounds. Now, I do want to get down to like 135 pounds. Now, the way that my job is set up, it is very demanding, correct? So, I guess this is God's way of saying, okay, you want to lose this weight. You claim you don't have no time to pretty much get to the gym and do what you need to do. I'm going to go ahead and put you on this walking route. Okay, fine. I'm trying to look at the positive when it comes to things in life instead of looking at the negative. Yes, my legs are on fire. When I say on fire, it's like my thighs, my calves, hell, even my feet be on fire. After work, like I be barely holding on. I be holding on by a piece of thread. Y'all should see me walking in the house. But anywho, then it got to a point where I felt like I was getting sick. Every time I got up in the morning, it was just like this throat here, and I haven't even been doing anything. But like this throat been messing with me. So I get up and it's like I will go ahead and the cold will start coming out. Then I feel a whole lot better. But it's just like, nevertheless, I be extremely tired because of the day before from work. Now I'm going to also put it out there. It has been a little chilly lately where I am. It has been a little chilly. I'm in Florida, so yeah, of course it's mainly hot, but now it's trying to, trying to do a little something. The weather is trying to, the cold trying to appear up in our lives. But yeah. Now, on top of me having a full-time job, and I'm trying to pretty much keep on working at, of course, this podcast and other projects that I'm trying to get up off the ground. This love life of mine. Is it just me, or is it y'all as well? It's just like, okay, it's three people. It's three guys now that is in my life. Baby daddy, a friend. Well, it's two friends, but it's just like the one that I have the most chemistry with, and like a lot, me and him, we're not on talking terms as of now. It's just like some things had happened, and he was like, "Oh, well, you tripping? I'm gonna call you back." Okay. I was like, yeah, whatever. And then when I get into my mood, baby, I get into my mood. Nevertheless, it has been probably about, it's probably been about 2 weeks. I'm going to just be honest with you. He ain't try to call me. I ain't try to call him neither. So, I mean, I guess we sharing the same, we giving each other the same energy at this point. But it is what it is. But let me tell you about this dream that I had. It was, what was it, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So within the dream, I was talking to an older lady. Now, when I'm talking to this older lady, so she goes on to tell me I'm about to make a horrible decision. So this horrible decision, it wasn't like me leaving somebody that's in my life. It was just like, no, I'm about to bring somebody into my life that's not supposed to be in my life. Now, keep in mind, no, it wasn't. Okay, the initials that she said, it was WSB. Now, those initials are in somebody, it's in the friend's name. We gonna say the guy friend name. The initials is in the guy friend's name. Now, mind you, this person that came to my mind, I wasn't dreaming about this person at all. The dream was actually a sexual dream with someone else. It was actually a girl, to be exact. And no, I'm not attracted to girls. Or am I? But anywho, but when I said, when she said the initials, I started chuckling and she asked me what. Now, like I stated, this friend, he was nowhere in this dream. It was strictly about me and the female. But when she said the dream, when she said the initials in the dream, my mind literally went to him. And you know how you could feel something in the dream. I don't know if it's y'all, but I can't really explain the feeling that went on in the dream. Anywho, I'm gonna finish the story. So I started chuckling, and then she asked me what, but I didn't say anything when she had asked me what. She ended up getting distracted with somebody else in the dream, and I just walked away. Now I'm walking away and then I end up walking outside. I started talking and I said, my neighbor listening, y'all, as if like I was talking to y'all on a podcast, like if it was live stream, I don't know. But I end up waking up. When I woke up, I looked at the clock and it was 2:45 a.m. So I'm like, okay, whatever. It's almost 3 o'clock. I'm like, I don't even know why I'm even up at this point. So now I'm literally laying there in the bed. And as I'm laying there in the bed, the Tyrese song Lately started playing. And the part that stuck out to me was, oh my gosh, what is that part? Okay, so it was oh my gosh. Tell me you love me and I'll tell you back, baby. Lately, don't judge my singing. But I'm like, damn, what the hell? So now I'm still laying in the bed. And I'm like, why am I channeling this song? And I kid you not, it was a voice in my head that was like, I couldn't have been any clearer. Like, hey, I don't know if the guy was talking about that the dream that I got or what. But that goes into our topic. When God speaks, we listen. Now, I'm going to go ahead and interpret that dream. I'm going to give you a backstory. So, me and the guy friend, we pretty much I have known this person for a minute. And he claims that he's in love with me. He want to be with me and all of these other things. But it's just like he's trying to get back on his feet financially. Now, do I feel like he loved me? Yes, to a certain extent, but I don't feel like he's like in love with me. Do I feel like he have love for me? Yes, I do. But it's just like I don't feel like me and him were aligned. Me personally, I think that he views me on a lustful base instead of like a full blown commitment. Okay, fine. It seems like I see things for what it is. I'm the logical one in this dynamic, and he's the one that's more look at things on an emotional level. So he's actually a water sign. So you know what comes along with those water signs? It's emotional. And like some of them, they can be emotionally manipulative. And I have noticed with him, that's how he is. When he try to get his way when it comes to me, he'll go to the emotional manipulative tactic, and I call him out on it every single time, and he don't like it. We bump heads a lot. When I say a lot, and it could be something so simple as like our values. I'm not even gonna say values. I'm scratching values out. It could be so simple as how you was brought up. He'll tell me how he was brought up. And I'm to the point where how you was brought up doesn't necessarily mean that you actually have to follow down that path. But he's the type of person, he feel like how he was brought up is the right way and the right way only. But I would challenge him and ask him, well, how do you know that the way that you was brought up was actually the correct way? Or you don't want to step outside of the way that you was brought up. You don't have to follow that guideline. And it was just like, and I'll be trying to give him like a different perspective when it comes to things in his life. Like look at it from a different perspective. But it's just like he's not that type of person. He don't want to do that. He's just stuck in his ways. And me personally, I don't like that. I'm the one, I like to step outside of what I know and try to look for other ways of doing things. Also, I like to talk to people, like I like to pick people's brains. And when I say pick people's brains, I like to like talk to them on a deeper level. But with him, I cannot do that. When I try to get deeper into like a conversation when it comes to him, like literally pick his brain, he be like, well, what you digging for? You digging for something that ain't there? And I'm like, bro, what the hell? And I had to literally tell him, how do you expect for us to work and for pretty much me to be with you if I can't talk to you on a deeper level? Now, sidebar. Remember earlier I said it's three guys. It's the one that I actually really like, but we're not on talking terms as of right now. That one, but he's a water sign as well. So it's just like, ugh. But anywho, we're going to take the signs out of it. But the one that I actually really do like, I could talk to him on a deeper level. I could talk to him all day long. The chemistry is there. The vibe is there. He don't mind. It could be something so stupid. When I say stupid, the conversation could be so stupid, but it's just like he matches my energy. He doesn't mind coming back with questions on top of questions on top of questions because he know I'm coming at him that way. But it's just like he don't mind that type of interaction when it comes to me. Now, the one that I thought about that was from the dream, I can't do that with him. And it makes things a lot harder when it comes to us pretty much trying to work towards something, which me personally, I don't feel like it's going to get anywhere. But anywho, and I feel like that's why I had the dream that I had. I feel like God is telling me that I need to just go ahead and let that go. Because I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be emotionally fulfilled. And I'm not going to be myself when it comes to that relationship. And I'm not saying God is telling me to leave the guy friend alone to be with the one that I actually like. Because the one that I actually like, he got some other shit going on when it comes to him. But I feel like once I let the guy friend go, the person that is equally yoked when it comes to me, that's when that person is going to come in. And I feel like it was a spirit guide that came into my dream to tell me, like, you're going to be making a horrible decision. Like, if I move forward with the guy friend. That's why I said, like, when God speaks, listen. God used our spirit guides pretty much to guide us, to send us messages. And I feel like that's exactly what he did when it came to that dream. And I feel like The reason why the song lately, mind you, I haven't heard this song in a couple of years. I haven't heard this song in a couple of years because I really don't listen to Tyrese. Yeah, I don't really listen to him like that, but I know that song. And I feel like the reason why this song popped up in my head, I feel like somebody is feeling this type of way about me. I'm not in love with anybody right now. It's just me. I'm just living my life. I'm being free. I like being single. I like not having to worry about, oh, if a guy cheating on me or if he's talking to somebody else or where he was laid or who he was laid up with last night. I don't have to worry about that. Or why he ain't come home or why he ain't call me. Yeah, no. I'm not even on that level. I'm literally, it's like I'm tunnel vision right now. I'm just working on my goals and myself, my little atmosphere, like my family, my home, my child. When you don't say children yet, my child. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Nevertheless, I digress. We're gonna go ahead and move into our self care segment. So that's pretty much when I let you know, like, what did I do as far as this week when it comes to like adding it to my self care routine. In the last episode, I told you guys that I'm trying to be a lot more intentional when it comes to like my appearance. My appearance did fall off after I had my daughter. Anybody that knows, okay, first of all, anybody that knows me before I had my daughter, they know for a fact I used to get up, put on my makeup. I was that girl to get up, put on her makeup. I wouldn't mind putting on heels. I wouldn't mind getting dressed. It's just like when I put it on, I used to put it on. Like I really cared about my appearance. But after I had my child, my appearance, I really didn't care about how I looked. It's just like that I took that away from me and I gave it to my child. Now I'm getting to a point where I'm trying to stay on top of how I look. I used to, before, last year wrapped up, I used to get to a point where if my hair, I could take my hair out of some plaits. When I take my hair out of some plaits, I will probably throw it in a ball and put a cap on, and I'm out the door. Now, what I'm doing, I'm trying to make sure that my hair is on point. So if my hair needs to be washed, I'm washing my hair on Sunday. Whatever, blow drying it, doing it so it could be ready for the week. I would get up. I'm starting to get up. I'm at least trying to get up a lot more earlier to just take a bath and actually just like take a little extra time when it comes to moisturizing my skin. Putting a lot more effort into just me making sure I put on perfume. I even got to the point where I'm starting my daughter her own little perfume collection. I started it for Christmas, but I would even put her perfume on her. So like she see her mom doing it, she'll get to a point where it's just gonna come natural to her. And like that's the same thing with my mom. I see my mom, she puts on perfume. She's a scent girl. I used to be a scent girl, but like I said, after I had my daughter, it was just like, my appearance, like my self-care altogether, just, And I feel like that had a lot to do with the relationship that I was in as well. It didn't pour into me like I was pouring into it, but that's another story for another day. But yeah, I feel like what my daughter sees is just gonna come natural to her. Now, of course, she may stray away from it as she get older because she's going to become her own person. But as of right now, what she see her mom doing, she want to do. So, like I stated, I started her own perfume collection. So we'll get up. I put on my lotion. Well, of course, take a bath. Put on my lotion that matches my perfume for that day, or a signature, not a signature, a similar scent that goes with my perfume. So say if I put on let's say Valentino Born in Roma. I would put on the EOS Vanilla Cashmere to go with it because it does have like a little vanilla scent to it. It has a sweet scent to it. Or like if I put on So Perfect by Marc Jacobs, I will go ahead and put on the EOS. What is it? It's something pomegranate. Or if I don't put on that one, I will put on, it's like a Bath and Body Works. Oh my gosh, what is it? Poppy. I will put on Poppy, the Poppy lotion to go with it. Just to kind of give you an example of what I do. Like the combinations, I'm going to say. But yeah, I started to be a lot more intentional when it comes to that. So that's a little self-care thing that I done added into my routine. Also, when it comes to, I'm being a lot more intentional when it comes to keeping up like my feet and my nails and my lashes. I do my own lashes. I do the individual ones. And it probably lasts like maybe 2 to 3 days. But when they start falling out, what I'm doing, I'm right back in the mirror, putting them back on because once again, I'm trying to take a little more extra and a little more extra time when it comes to my appearance. So yeah, that's my little thing when it comes to my self-care. So let me know what y'all do. And yeah, I mean, hopefully like whatever you guys tell me I could kind of use that in whatever I tell you guys, maybe, and hopefully you guys could use it as well. And before we go ahead and wrap it up, pretty much the channel song, it will be like the song for the week. I guess the channel song this week is Tyrese Lately. So let me know if you guys, let me know how, I guess, how that song resonates with you for this week. But I know it resonates with me. And I don't even know why I got that song. Well, I kind of do, but hey. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave you guys here into our next rendezvous, our next episode. Please don't forget to rate and review on whatever platform you are listening to this podcast on. And I will see you in our next episode. Bye.